is Sergeant Rivera. I'm an infantryman here with Echo Company, 24th Marines, here in Des Moines, Iowa. I'm also a deputy with the Sheriff's Office working at the Court Services Division.
I'm Deputy Haynes. I'm a deputy at the Polk County Sheriff's Office, currently work at Court Services downtown. I was a corporal in the Marine Corps, did 4 years in the Marine Corps with VMM 262 in Okinawa, Japan, and HMLA 269 as well over in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Deputy Good. I'm a patrol deputy here at the Sheriff's Office. I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. 2-5 Weapons Company 81s.
I'm Corporal Mrs. Reese for the United States Marine Corps Reserves. I am an 0311 Infantry Rifleman with Echo Company here in Des Moines, Iowa. I am a deputy for the Polk County Sheriff's Office as well.
I'm a detention officer. My name is Rod Oliver. I work at the Polk County Sheriff's Office in the jail division. Been there for 3 years. Been a jailer overall for over 22 years. The time I spent in the Marine Corps, I was a corporal. Worked in aviation ordnance. We assembled munitions for helicopters and jet aircraft. I deployed overseas 4 times.
My name is Ben Sprackland. I'm a deputy with the Polk County Sheriff's Office. I was in the Marine Corps from 2011 to 2017, during which time I was a part of 3rd Battalion, 7th Marines, and deployed to Iraq. I got out of the Marine Corps as a sergeant.
I went into law enforcement to have a similar camaraderie that the Marine Corps has, but also serve my community in a different fashion. I think service is a huge part of my life, and it's just another way for me to do it.
I got into law enforcement because I missed wearing a uniform. I missed the camaraderie a bunch with a lot of the guys and gals that I served with in the Marine Corps. And being able to be at the Sheriff's Office now, I get a lot of that same feeling. And it's also rewarding to be able to serve your community here at home.
I chose to get into law enforcement because I wanted something that was similar to the Marine Corps. I had tossed around the idea of re-enlisting. That didn't work out, so I wanted something to do with a pretty friendly environment and the camaraderie between people that was similar to the Marine Corps. And this is what ultimately led me here.
The reason I went into law enforcement was because I felt like serving the country was not enough, so I wanted to serve the community as well. And this is something I always wanted to do ever since I was a kid. You know, I was born in Mexico, came to the United States at such a young age, so I felt like I had a purpose to do it.
A lot of us in the Marine Corps did choose to go into law enforcement, whether it's the jails, prisons, or on the road, just because it's a similar transition in service and the camaraderie.
So after I got out of the military, I was kind of looking for the same kind of camaraderie that the Marine Corps offered, and I just like genuinely being able to help people.
Toys for Tots is important for me and really for the whole community because we gather over 50,000 toys every year to give to anybody in the community that needs it. It's not for any specific person or people, it's for the entire community. And here in Des Moines, we're actually one of the largest Toys for Tots organizations in the nation.
Toys for Tots is pretty important to me because I think it's awesome that we get to give back to less fortunate people, or maybe somebody who's just not in a position to do what they'd like to do for their kids, and being in a position to be able to give to them at this time of year is awesome.
Toys for Tots is important to me because, especially in law enforcement, we go around and deal with a bunch of people who aren't necessarily in the best position in their life, and dealing with kids in general is always something that's very important. So having the ability to give back to these kids, or any kid in general that needs it, is something I take good pride in.
For me, Toys for Tots is really important, right? Coming from another country, my parents not having the resources, to get toys or so for my family, and now I'm able to do that for others. So I think it's a really cool thing that the Marine Corps and the Polk County Sheriffs are doing. Just helping out the community and putting smiles on kids' faces.
It's great to be a part of the Toys for Tots program. The Marine Corps has been doing it for many years. It's great to see the Polk County Sheriff's Office involved now, and it's a great way to give back to the community.
Toys for Tots is a great program because it allows kids that are either poor or don't have families or anything like that to be able to get toys, so the families can reach out to Toys for Tots to try and get them something for Christmas.
Join us on Tuesday, December 17th for our first ever Toys for Tots toy drive. Bring your new and unopened toys to our headquarters to support children in our community.